Fenrir, also known as Wolf Fenrir, is an important figure in Norse mythology. He is described as a giant and ferocious wolf, son of Loki and the giantess Angrboda. Fenrir was known for his disproportionate growth and his insatiable appetite. Fenrir is the son of Loki and the giantess Angrboda, who also fathered his siblings Jormungandr and Hela, the goddess of death. Like his monstrous brothers, he is destined to cause trouble for the gods. In turn, Fenrir is the father of the wolves Hati and Skoll. The first is dedicated to chasing the moon, and the second does the same but with the sun. According to prophecy, Fenrir was destined to unleash his fury during Ragnarok, the end of the Norse world. The gods, aware of his power and danger, attempted to control him by chaining him. However, Fenrir was so powerful that he broke all the chains that attempted to bind him, except one made of spider silk. Finally, during Ragnarok, Fenrir broke free and fought against the gods. In this battle, he killed the god Odin and was eventually killed by Odin's son, Vidar. However, the death of Fenrir marked the beginning of a new cycle in Norse mythology. The Fenrir wolf symbolizes unbridled strength, power, and the inevitability of destiny. The story of him is an important part of Norse folklore and has been the subject of many interpretations and representations in literature and art. When Fenrir was a cub, he devoured so much food that he began to grow at a surprising rate. There came a time when the gods began to worry, and they finally resolved to imprison him before it was too late. First they tried the chain, but the animal only had to stretch a little to break it. Then, the inhabitants of Asgard tried another even stronger chain, called Dromi. But Fenrir barely had to give it a tug to break it. At this point, the Aesir and Vanir turned to the skilled dwarves to find a remedy. The dwarves made Gleipnir, a magical ribbon that seemed light and silky but was unbreakable. It was made with the following 6 materials: the beard of a woman, the roots of a mountain, the breath of some fish, the tendons of a bear, the sound of a cat's footsteps, and the saliva of a bird. With this magical object, the gods approached Fenrir to restrain him once and for all. They took him to Lyngvi Island, in Lake Amsvartner, and to trick him, they told him that they were going to put a chain on him to see if he would be able to break it, since they were not capable. However, the wolf was already distrustful after repeated previous attempts. So that they would not call him a coward, he agreed, but with one condition: that one of the gods place his hand between his jaws. Tyr, the brave god of war, was the only one brave enough to do it. And so, while Fenrir had Tyr's hand clamped between his jaws, the gods bound the beast. Realizing that this time he was going to be trapped, Fenrir bit Tyr's hand and tore it off. From then on, the wolf will remain chained until the day of Ragnarok. The Gleipnir ribbon will keep Fenrir tied until Ragnarok. That day, the giant wolf will manage to free himself and march towards the final battle alongside his father Loki and the side of the giants. At the same time, Hati and Skoll will finally reach the moon and the sun, destroying them. As a consequence, darkness will cover the entire earth during Ragnarok. In combat and as predestined, Fenrir will devour Odin. Next, the wolf will die at the hands of Vyr, son of Odin and god of silence and revenge. I hope you liked the video. If so, give me a like, subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you every time I upload a video.